Hello guys, it's Briks here, and this is a very different video that I'm making. Um, well, you've probably already seen the title of the video, or whatever I plan to title the video. It's pretty obvious what the title is implying. Yes, I will be talking about how many 501st Legion Clone Trooper sets or 501st Battle Packs that I myself am going to buy, as well as what I recommend everyone else should buy if they're trying to buy into the hype, at least. You know, because I'm buying into that hype. I was there. That campaign. Oh my god, M&R Productions. But yeah, so when it comes to the 501st Legion Clone Trooper set, I personally plan to buy 3 of them on release. So I have some money on me. So once they release, I'm gonna buy 3 of them. And of course, on that release, well, yeah, I'm gonna buy 3 501st Legion Clone Trooper sets, and yeah. Then, over the course of the next few months, I'll buy a few more. And I'm definitely going to splurge for Black Friday. We can't forget Black Friday. But, yeah, for the most part, that's what I'm planning to get. And then the Christmas. Oh, the Christmas time. Crema! Crema! I tried to do a very horrible impression of Senior Pillow. Or maybe it was good in your eyes, I don't know. Maybe you're weird and you actually like how my voice sounds. But yeah, so for Christmas, I'm gonna be splurging. I know there are people in my family who will give me gift cards and money and stuff. And basically most of that, if not all of it, will go towards 501st Legion Clone Trooper sets, and maybe an AAT or two, but you know, 501st Legion Clone Trooper sets. That's what the main thing's gonna be. Now, to the other topic that this video is trying to get at. How many should you buy? Personally, I recommend, if you're like me and you have the money to spend, buy 3 at the start. You should buy into the hype, but you shouldn't go hard into it, unless you have the money. If you have the money, like, go ahead, buy 10, 12, 20, whatever you want at the start. But personally, I'm only going to be buying 3 at the start. I recommend anyone who has a bit of money on them buy 1 to 3 at the start. And it could be anywhere in that amount. You could buy 1, 2, or 3. It doesn't matter. If you're trying to build an army, maximum I would say is 3 at the start. If you want to go over that, sure, that's up to you if you have that money and stuff. But I'm just speaking from like my own personal preferences and what I think you guys should do. It should be 3 at the start. Then over the course of the next few months, maybe you could spend a little more on them. Maybe get a few here and there. Black Friday, I think, is going to be a major time. I believe it might actually sell out on Black Friday because, like, who's going to resist getting a whole ton of 501st Legion Clone Trooper sets for, like, 30, 40, 50% off, or whatever it's going to be on Black Friday? I don't know. I don't know the statistics of it, but that's going to be a time where people splurge. I'm going to splurge on Black Friday. Depending on how much I have, if it's like $20, I'll probably get 2 or 3. Or if I have like $100 on me and it's 20, I'm gonna get all 5 of them. Because, like, I'm a madman, boy. I'm a madman. But yeah. And then there's Christmas time. If you're lucky and happy living like me, and you actually have a good family who loves you and cares about you, then yeah, Christmas time's gonna be a major avenue for this whole fiasco. That's definitely gonna be where a lot of like people are going to rely on as well to get them. Personally, I plan to get the 7 to 10 or 11 maybe sets before Christmas, and then use Christmas to get like the remaining sets I need to get up to 20 or 21, 22, 23 or whatever. Yeah. So I recommend you go in easy at first, 3 of them. Maybe buy some here and there as the months go on. Splurge a little on Black Friday if you can. And then just use Christmas for it. Like, Christmas is the most reliable thing. Let's be honest. Let's be completely honest here. Has there ever... Well, I mean, there are people out there who don't really care about the gifts, but you're in it for the things you get out of it. And there's a lot you get out of it. You get to spend time with family, you get to have fun, and you get gifts. So, yeah, a lot you get out of Christmas. Most of that's definitely part of the gift section, but obviously a lot of people like would disagree with me because they're just all hey, Christmas is about family. It's about family. But like they give presents sometimes, I guess. What am I doing? But yeah, so for the most part, if you're like me and you have decent money, go easy at first. Just spread it out a bit, maybe a few here and there. Black Friday, splurge a bit. Christmas, just use that for the rest of them that you want. But there's another side to it. And that side would be, well, lesser fortunate people. Those who don't have very much money. Those who can't collect a ton of Legos all the time. Those people, I have recommendations. If you want to buy into the hype, get one. Get one at first. Don't get any more for a while. Save your money. Or if you can't save your money very much, try and save what you can. Black Friday, if you have that spare 20, or whatever it's going to be, I recommend you go for it. Or if you have a little bit of extra money to splurge on for that day, then absolutely go for it. That's your time. You can treat yourself. But if you are going to get a few here and there before that as well, I would never do this with sets. Only time I would do this with sets is with sets that I don't want anymore, that I have multiples of, like Mandalorian Battle Pack. I'm actually selling on eBay right now. I might put that link in the description if I feel like it. I don't know, but I'm selling a Mandalorian Battle Pack because I already have one for display, and I don't want to really build that army of Mandalorians anymore. It just doesn't really seem like a thing to me anymore, you know? It's just not viable in my opinion, so I'm just selling it. But if you're less fortunate than me and don't have as much money to spend on the 501st Legion Clone Trooper sets, you get the one, you keep that one completely, all the Clone Troopers and everything in the set, you keep. That's gonna be your main one. But with the other ones you get, you might want to sell the ATRT and Bark Speeder, or part them out on Bricklink for a little bit of extra money to put back into buying more of the sets. I don't do this personally, and I wouldn't do it personally. Personally, I just buy sealed sets and sell them like that, if anything, or if I have an old used set that I have multiples of that I don't want anymore, and it's not really an army builder, then I would sell that. But if you don't have the money, just sell the ATRT and the Bark Speeder from the extras you have. Might be tough to part with them, but you already have one. You don't need more. Unless you're like me and you want to have one for display and a bunch for the army itself. In which case, I can't blame you. But, for the most part, yeah. And Christmas, if you're less fortunate and don't get much for Christmas, if you want to buy into if you really want to buy into the hype, go ahead and use that Christmas for, like, getting one or two of the sets. I won't blame you honestly, if you had to choose for Christmas to get the if I had to choose like that, to get the 501st Legion Clone Trooper set or an AAT, personally, I would get an AAT, because, like, if you don't, unless you already have one or have the money to get one already, in which case, don't get the AAT. Get the 501st Legion Clone Trooper set. Don't get an extra. Just buy into the hype if you need to buy, if you want to buy into it. Just go for it. Go for it, and you'll be fine. But if you really want to buy into the hype, get the 501st. But if you don't, or if you don't want to go too hard into it, get the AAT. That's all. So that basically concludes my video on how many of the 501st Legion Clone Troopers set you should buy and how many I plan to buy. So thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble on about stuff that a lot of people don't care about, or a lot of people do care about as well. And guess I'll see you all some other time. Goodbye.